Okay, today we're going to be determining the main idea of a text, and we're going to recount key details and explain how they support the main idea. So by the end of this, you will successfully recount key details in a grade level text with 80% or more accuracy. And I'm going to give you an example of a grade level text, and I'm going to recount some key details that I noticed. So my example is the smell of popcorn was in the air. I could hear kids laughing and screaming. People were everywhere. The breeze felt warm on my skin. It was a perfect day at the amusement park. So some key details that I know or noticed in the story that helps me recount what's going on is the smell of popcorn, kids screaming and laughing, people all over, and just nice warm air, which helps me remember that they were at an amusement park. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to read through a little bit more of this, and I want you to tell me some key details that you noticed. So, my family and I wandered around the park, getting snacks and going on rides. I loved almost all types of rides. I loved to go fast and to spin around, to go down hills and to get splashed. The only rides I didn't like were rides that turn you upside down. So, what are some key details that you noticed in that small section of text that would help you remember more about it?
Um, they're at some type of park thing with rides.
What words in the sentence did you notice that would help you remember what's going on?
Park rides get splashed.
Are there any descriptors in there that would help you? Like, for example, wandered, getting snacks, going on rides.
Yeah,
Is there anything else that you notice?
fast and spin around.
hmm So, we're going to look at the rest of this. My little brother Ben didn't like those either, but my older sister Laura loved them. When we finally were near a ride that went upside down, she started asking me to go with her. I told her I don't like those rides, but she kept asking. Then she started whining because she didn't want to go alone. I was feeling sympathy for her, so I started thinking that maybe I should go with her, even though I really don't like to go upside down. I looked to my parents for help. So, what words in there and descriptors or statements or anything would help you remember what this paragraph is all about?
Um,
What things did you notice that really popped out at you?
I don't like those rides.
Mhm.
Upside down, sympathy.
Given that you're my sister, whining would be one. Nothing? Okay. So, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to read this next section right here, this paragraph, and this right here. You can read it to yourself if you want.
Okay.
Okay, what things did you notice in that paragraph that really popped out at you?
Allowed, stand up for yourself. No, can't go with her. Upside down, uncomfortable.
So, based on the key details that you noticed, what's going on in that section?
She wants him to go upside down with her, but he doesn't want to. And he's talking to his mom right now about it.
So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this section right here. I'm going to have you read aloud or read to yourself, and then you're going to go ahead and give me some key details that you noticed in that text. So let me know when you're done.
Okay.
Okay, what key details did you notice?
Aggressive, assertive.
Be careful with shaking that because you're shaking the camera around everywhere. And what else?
Allowed, comfortable, no, feelings. Okay.
Okay, so based off of those key details, what can you say about the paragraph? What is it about?
They're still talking. The mom's still talking to him about Laura, and she's telling him you can say no without being mean. For yeah, that's what.
So, what was the mom saying exactly to him? Do you remember any key details that would pop that up?
You can. She just told him that there's the difference between assertive and being.
Okay, what I'm going to have you do is we're going to read through this whole thing right here. Let's see. Yep. We're going to read this little article right here about what are clouds. Go ahead and read either aloud or silently to yourself and just scroll through and let me know when you're done. Okay. Be careful, I love you. You look pretty.
Thank you. Grandma just brought me this coat.
I think it looks cute. All done? So what questions can you think of about the text? What questions do you have about the text?
Makeup questions
Mm-hmm.
for you to answer.
No, for you to find in the text.
Oh, okay. There's one. There's one place. No, what is that one place that the clouds aren't made up of water and air?
Mm-hmm. And where is that place?
Jupiter.
Jupiter?
And it's made up of gas. It's called ammonia. Ammonia. Yeah. Look at me go.
At least you corrected yourself.
What happens when the air gets colder?
What happens?
It forms snowflakes.
What other questions can you come up with?
Sorry, I was going on a roll.
You're doing pretty good.
There are 4 different names for a cloud because of their shapes. What are they?
Names?
Well, I don't know. I think there's 3. The cirrus, the stratus, the cumulus,
Cumulus? That's stratus.
stratus.
Stratus?
Oh,
Stratus.
okay.
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 So, what can you tell me? What's this article about?
The way. What are clouds, basically?
And what all does it discuss?
How they were made, how they are made, what's in them. There's different kinds of clouds. Not all clouds are made up of air and water.
Does it discuss anything else, like names or shapes?
What?
Does it discuss anything else?
I mean, it discusses a lot, but it's mostly it's about clouds.
Okay.
Talks about NASA for a little bit.
What about NASA?
Well, studying clouds, they help NASA by better understanding Earth's weather.
So how does it help them better understand the weather?
Because they use the satellites in space to study the clouds, so they could.
So does it go into any more depth as far as what kind of weather we'd have? No.
It doesn't go into depth about NASA and weather.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and we're gonna gauge how well you understood the article. So what do drops of water turn into?
Droplets.
What are two ways clouds get their names?
By their shape and by the place they are in.
What kinds of clouds are high clouds?
Oh, crap.
Remember, you have cirrus, you have stratus, and you have cumulus.
Stratus.
What clouds look like giant cotton balls?
Cirrus.
What causes droplets of water to fall to earth?
When
What does NASA use to study clouds?
satellites.
So, as far as the clouds go, the high clouds are cirrus clouds.
So I was right?
The ones, no, you said stratus.
No, I said stratus the first time, and then I said cirrus.
That's the first one.
Oh.
Cirrus was the second one. The answer to what clouds look like giant cotton balls was cumulus clouds. Gravity causes droplets of water to fall to earth. And other than that, you did good. Just focus on the key details.
Context clues.